This is today's horoscope prediction for Aquarius. You are of this zodiac sign if you were born between January 20 and February 18. We remind you that what this horoscope explains to you is a general prediction that does not take into account variables as important as your ascendant, place of birth, etc. Aquarius, do not complain so much, and if you are unhappy about something, then fight to improve. No one is going to come to solve your life or change what makes you unhappy. If you are not the ones who take the step, no one will. It is not convenient for you to continue working on something that has been over for a long time. Now you idealize it because you are not together, and that is what always happens when relationships end. But if you think about it, you were never really happy. In order to move forward in love, it is necessary that you first turn the page. As long as you remain anchored to a memory, you will never have the possibility of starting a new relationship. As for work and matters related to money, I tell you the same thing. It is better to leave impossible projects or illusions behind and focus on what is practical, and that will give you results. Aquarius woman horoscope. Without a doubt, Aquarius women are quite complicated for most men. You have a difficult character to deal with, and on top of that you demand that your partner get involved even more than you do yourself. Today you should consider what I have told you. That selfish attitude on your part means that you do not achieve stability with anyone. It is true that it is not difficult for you to conquer. In general, women of your zodiac sign are quite good at that, but getting that person to stay by your side is another matter. If you are tired of going from adventure to adventure without more, I advise you to pay attention to your behavior and try to avoid those moments of anger that they give you, even if the next moment you launch with very effusive displays of affection. Today the horoscope tells us that it is time to completely clean the drag of the past, as it is necessary to start a better future. Aquarius man horoscope. Aquarians are generally very generous people who go out of their way to please others. Perhaps it is because of this characteristic that you then go through stages of disappointment like the one you are currently experiencing. You should not give in so much your turn so much to others, because then people do not reciprocate you as you deserve. If you are getting to know someone, do not get carried away excessively. Be careful and go step by step. Because you are too aware of her, you are not going to get that person to decide to be with you. On the contrary, you can get the opposite effect. If you have a partner, do not tell that secret that involves a person close to your partner. Not only do you betray the trust of the person who told you about it, but you are also going to make the person you love lose one of their most important bonds. All this, in addition to knowing if that story is true or not. If you don't have a partner, that person, the one who attracts you, and you share a lifetime of parallel experiences and dreams to come true. It is a great time for you to join your journeys and help each other with the burden that existence implies. To that end, you must express what you feel, because that person is never going to take that step. Part of the wisdom to do business is to recognize that something is over, that it does not give more of itself. And it is time to do it on something that has given a lot, but that no longer performs as before. It can be a business, a company, or a product. But do not fear for this goodbye, something new and good is coming. You have to do more with greater discipline. Until now, this vital dispersion has gone well for you, and you have not experienced serious illnesses or incidents that you should regret, but time passes and care becomes more and more necessary. Do not continue leaving in the hands of chance a responsibility that is yours and yours alone. You are brilliant and charmingly original. That's why you're so good at both identifying problems and seeing solutions. But many times you feel responsible for solving the problems of the whole world, and that is not easy. As Venus moves into the opposite sign from yours this month, you don't need to be the only source of inventiveness, and working with more people gives you exciting possibilities to explore. Mars adds energy and flavor, and the supermoon promises new relationships based on consensus and the softening of hearts. Shared adventures await. Do not tell that secret that involves a person close to your partner. Not only do you betray the trust of the person who told you about it, but you are also going to make the person you love lose one of their most important bonds. All this, in addition to knowing if that story is true or not. Part of the wisdom to do business is to recognize that something is over, that it does not give more of itself. And it is time to do it on something that has given a lot, but that no longer performs as before. It can be a business, a company, or a product. But do not fear for this goodbye, something new and good is coming. You have to do more with greater discipline. Until now, this vital dispersion has gone well for you, and you have not experienced serious illnesses or incidents that you should regret, but time passes and care becomes more and more necessary. Do not continue leaving in the hands of chance a responsibility that is yours and yours alone. All your efforts in the workplace will begin to bear fruit, Aquarius. Try to be more serious or realistic in your approaches to money. If you are more objective with money, you will not have problems due to lack of foresight. You should be especially careful about punctuality at work. They watch you. You feel very creative and enthusiastic. Keep it up for a while. You will maintain your enthusiasm, both in your obligations and in personal matters. In love, you will have different and fun situations with your partner. You will do very well. You will have good news about a friend you have not seen for a long time. Do not neglect your obligations regarding your well-being. Take care of yourself. You will feel very active and want to exercise or do other activities. You tend to commit excesses because of anxiety. Do not harm your health. Tip of the day: do not be in a hurry to return home on this day, because while those you love surround you, you are at home. Lucky numbers for today: 17, 18, 29, 30, 34, 42. Tips for tomorrow. All the signs of the horoscope are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the specific Aquarius horoscope prediction and advice for each of them. This is today's specific horoscope prediction for each of them. First decan, January 21st to 31st, avoidable problems of any kind due to the fault of third parties. Second decan, February 1st to 10th, don't show your feelings or your letters to everyone. Don't be so trusting. Third decan, February 11th to 18th, changes are coming soon, but to do so, begin to walk on the correct path.